back to my channel. Today I'm here with a new video, and today we're going to be discussing setting powders. I'm going to be showing y'all some of my favorite setting powders right now at the moment. And the reason why I say at the moment is just because I try so many different things out, and it's hard sometimes to just stick to one product. But majority of the products that I'm showing you all today are ones that I've been using constantly on a daily basis. And some of these powders are powders that I use to set my concealer, some I use to set my entire face. So yeah, let's just get right into today's video. Oh, but for first time watcher, please hit the subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit the like button. But anyway, y'all, let's just get right into today's video. Showing these powders in no particular order. They're no my top or my least favorite, just whatever I grab and decide to show you all. And the first powder, which I'm shocked that I actually really do like, and this is a loose powder, and it comes from Nars. This is their light reflecting setting powder. I have the shade Shore. I've been testing this out for about a month now, and I actually really do like it. Now this powder I feel like is not ideal for someone who has oily skin because it does leave like a radiant finish. The reason why I'm actually shocked that I like this, besides the fact that it's Nars, because y'all know how I feel about Nars on my channel, but this is not a matte powder. I like to mainly use this to set my concealer under my eyes with, and I just like the shade of it, and I like the finish, how it looks. Now I don't feel like this is the most blurring powder or gives you like a flawless finish, but I've actually really been enjoying it. This is what it looks like, and I actually like the fact that you can close this up, just because loose powders can be kind of messy. And this is a powder that I do not set my entire face with. I just use it under my eye. Affordable. I think this was about somewhere between $35–40, so I highly recommend this. I feel like somebody with dry skin would really like. Powder is actually a pressed powder, and this is the all-nighter waterproof setting powder. I really like to use this on the go. This is a powder that I keep with me in my car or in my bag, just because of the fact I am oily, and I mainly like to use this to touch up my foundation throughout the day. And also this works really good with setting your concealer, especially if you have creasy under eyes. Carry this with me everywhere I go, and as you see, I actually starting to put a little dent. I've heard a few people say they felt like this powder did change the color of their foundation, like it made their foundation oxidize. Me personally, I never had that experience. I just know this is a really good setting powder. Like I highly recommend this, like to anybody who's oily. Like you need this in your bag with you. Next powder I've mentioned on my channel time and time again, and it comes from Dior. This is the Dior Forever Cushion powder, and I have the shade Deep. I really like the finish that this gives you. This is not a matte powder. I feel like this leans more towards natural. Some people say it's radiant. I really feel like this is more of a natural powder. A natural finish. I really like how this looks. I like how it sets everything in place, and this is one of those powders that really melts into the skin. I really like this powder. It really melts into the skin. It's not too drying. It doesn't make your foundation look cakey after a while. Like highly recommend this. I think they have about maybe 4 or 5 shades. I have the shade Deep. I keep saying I'm going to get a lighter shade to use under my eyes. I just haven't. I like to use this powder just to set my entire face, and it really gets the job done. Highly recommend this powder. I feel like this one kind of is on the pricey side. I believe this is about $60, but it is really worth it. Now if you don't want a mattifying powder, this is definitely one to check out. Next powder I'm going to mention to you all is one that is constantly in rotation, and it comes from Makeup Forever. This is the Ultra HD setting powder, and I have the shade 4.0, which is tan. I think I have a review up of this on my channel, not sure, but if I do, I will have a link somewhere below so you can check it out. I really love this powder. This is one that is for oily skin. This is not for anybody who has dry skin, normal skin. You are not gonna like it. When I say matte, it is very somebody like myself who has very oily skin, large pores. This is for you. This really leaves your face matte. It melts into the skin. This is blurring. I love the finish of it. It really keeps your makeup intact. And looking at it in the jar, you can really see that I've been using the heck out of this. I highly recommend this powder to anybody who has oily skin. Makeup Forever really makes good complexion products, and this powder did not disappoint. They have about a good 6 or 7 shades. I use the shade Tan. 4.0. I use this to set my concealer. Sometimes I use it to set all over my face. Let me show you guys what it looks like. this is what it looks like. I love the shade of it. I feel like it's perfect for under the eyes. It's not too yellow where I can't use it all over my face. Highly recommend this. Lastly, the next two setting powders I'm going to mention I'm actually wearing right now. 9 times out of 10, this is the powder that I'm using in any of my videos. And if you guessed the Huda Beauty powder, then you guessed correctly. I actually have 2 shades I've been using as of lately. I have the shade Kunafa, which is like a nice golden shade I use under my eyes. Sometimes I've used this to set my entire face, but as of lately, I've been using the shade Coffee Cake, and I've been using that to set my entire face, like the outer perimeter of my face. Couple months, like I've really fallen in love with this powder. I really love the fact that it is super matte, but it also gives you a photo finish airbrush kind of look. I really love the look that this gives on camera. I love how this looks in photos. It doesn't give any flashback. These come in mini size, so if you're not sure about trying these out, definitely pick up the mini. I think the mini size is about $19–20. Highly recommend these powders, especially if you have oily skin. Also, if you do YouTube, because again, I really like how this looks on camera. I used it today. I think I mentioned that already, but yeah. So that's it. Those were my favorite loose powders at the moment. Y'all let me know, have you tried any of these powders out? What do you guys think about them? And also, if you have any powders that you think that I would like that I haven't mentioned on my channel before, definitely leave it below in the comment section. And yeah, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.